Welcome to a new video of Viibemaa. The spring has fully arrived. Suddenly we have so many sunny days and there are flowers everywhere. So it's our first spring here in Estonia, and it's so interesting to see what kind of plants are coming up and how nature is reacting this time of the year. There is way more wind, but a lot of sun, which is really nice. So some weeks ago I did a first test with our subsoil, because when I was digging the pond I could see there was some clay and a mixture of clay and sand that could be working maybe as a clay plaster. And I didn't really expect it to work, but then I tried it out. I made a mix. I added some grasses from our meadow, some dried grasses, and I mixed it all together. Put it on the wall of the greenhouse and waited a little bit, and it turns out it works. There is enough clay matter and the ratio is quite okay. So that's really exciting, because that means we can make our own copper and clay plaster. Gaat hij dan, hè?
Ik heb morgen een filmbed zagen.
Ja, dat ga ik misschien wel doen dan. Daar gaat hij dan. The neighbors have been so helpful again. They helped us with making planks, so Jonas went over there, and this couple, there's an old couple living next to us, and the guy, he has like a homemade sawmill. So he and Jonas made all kind of planks and beautiful pieces of wood out of the big tree that we have cut down some time ago, and that we hopefully can use inside the house.
Well, the sawmill wasn't wide enough, so now Hans is getting the chainsaw to do the last part. And these are the pieces of our first log we did. Very nice ones.
It's now all drying behind the greenhouse and inside the shed. It's a really beautiful material.
beste ervoor.
Wat zit ik hier allemaal te doen? Wat zit ik allemaal te doen? Wat zit ik allemaal te doen? Vertel me eens. Wat zit ik allemaal te doen? Zit ik schattig? Zit ik schattig? Ja, je zit schattig.
The first poles of the house are standing. Finally, we made the first start of the house. Mij niet horen. I have also been working on the website of Viibemaa, but it's quite a chaos. I can't wrap my head around it because I'm constantly changing where this place could be about, and the ideas are shifting, and I have a hard time to getting it clear. So it's just a chaos now. But I have been making some images that will be used. And hopefully I will, well, my plan at least is to have some more articles on natural building and gardening, also on the website. My work is also published in a magazine that's called Somme. It's like a slow fashion magazine, and this edition is called Rewilding. And looks beautiful. I have been plastering a lot. It takes a lot of time and it's quite physical, so you can only do so much in a day. Van de 2 gigantische palen. Zijn jij serieus? Ja?
Wat?
Is dat zo, ja?
Ja.
Maakt niet uit, nee. Alleen in minder fronsen nog. I made sure to take in some time to experience the spring, as I didn't want to miss it. So I took some time off to make walks and take a bike ride. And when I go for a walk, I have to go to a place that's a bit further in the streets. There is like a beautiful place. It's kind of magical in a way. It has so many stories inside its landscape and inside the old wooden building that's there. I find it really fascinating. And somehow there is always a lot of plants, interesting plants that are blooming. I think the people that once lived there planted a lot of flowers. There's nobody living there, it's just used as an old shed to store things, like machines. Today it's a beautiful day. Butterflies are flying around and bumblebees are visiting all the wildflowers that are popping up everywhere. So I decided to take a day off today and do something I have not yet done and I would like to try out so hard, which is to take my bike and to do a bike ride to the sea. I'm sitting here at the plot that is next door of our land. It's still for sale. It once belonged to our land, but it was split up during the sale, and now it's still for sale. The price was quite high. It's also very beautiful. It has some old oaks and a couple of open meadows. I think it's like half forested, half meadow. And we are like considering maybe to make an offer, because we would love to find people that want to live next to us that we can work together with. So that would be really awesome if we could have neighbors that are like-minded and want to form a team in some way or another, but still have their own plot and their own homestead. So maybe we can give someone a chance to build up something without needing a loan of a bank or something like that. So we made an offer, which was a bit lower than the asking price, but we got a real quick reply from the real estate agent saying that there already has been an offer suddenly, so which was much higher than ours. And this person was just going to check out if for the construction permits and the water things. So that train of thought about perhaps friends or acquaintances living there is stopped. So we are here in the greenhouse. I have been starting seeds yesterday. The weather has warmed up enough, so it was urgently time to do that. So what is left to do here? I'm gonna make a table over here underneath the window. A long table going from side to side to start seeds on, and as a nursery place. And then the rest of the space will be beds all around for tomatoes and sweet pepper. On top I still need to install installate a little ventilation window that can go automatically open if it's too warm inside. I need to finish that wall, and it all needs second layers so it's a bit more smooth. And this clay plaster, the beautiful thing about it is that it soaks up the warmth of the sun, and it helps this room to stay warm longer. We just woke up an ant's nest that is right here in the middle of the greenhouse. So now they're walking around stressed. I thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!